I'm going to clean my desk off a little bit. I have quite a mess. I'm just working on ephemera for the journal that I've been working on, so I'm almost done with it, but so that's what I'm doing today, is just working on some ephemera. This is what I've got for the journal so far. I'll do a little sneak peek of it here. You see there. I like to do really grungy journals with lace with some buttons. Oh, and a little flip up. This is just a envelope that it's been avocado dyed and inked up a little bit. And I just left it this way for writing space. And that's writing space here. Some buttons. And a little pocket right here. I gotta make some stuff to put in that little altered paper clip. And this is an envelope you could pull out. It's a little pocket there. Some hardware that I put on there. And a little, yeah. So this flips. And it has a pocket inside here where you can put things. And this is the belly band. That's the last page. These are the closures, so you could tie the top and the bottom to hold it shut. So that's what I've got so far. Almost done. Just making a few little things to tuck in the pockets and stuff. So this is what I got so far. I need something else on here. I just haven't decided what yet. So I'm just going to be working on stuff. I got to grab some. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? Thinking of putting a couple postcards in there that I have. That's pretty too. If I have the right colors. These are really purpley. Might do this one. That's pretty. All my life with you. Oh, that would be pretty too. Let's do this one in there. Maybe. I'll see if it fits. I don't know. It might not look right. Mm-hmm. That'd be cute right there. nobody on yet, so I'll just keep crafting, and I'll check once in a while, see if anybody's joined. Oh, there's someone on there. Oh. Just had my scissors. What did I do with them? Scissors. So that's what happens when I move things, then I can't find other things. I'm looking for my white scissors. Wow. I literally just had them. There they are. I put my papers on top of them. Isn't that fun? I have music on my headphones because I don't know what the rules are, I guess, for music on here. I'm not sure if we're allowed to listen to music as we're doing things. I'm not sure. I don't want to get in trouble, so if anybody knows, let me know. If you can listen to like the radio or like Pandora or Spotify or anything like that. Oh, hi, Jude. Sorry, I just looked over and noticed that you were on there. How are you doing? No. Did oh, I had to read. Yeah, see, and I just would rather just not play it if I don't know the rules. So I just have it in my earbud, so I don't want to like not be able to create videos or anything, but I see like a whole bunch of people that do lives and stuff that play music in the background, but I don't feel comfortable. I don't want to get in trouble for it. So did you see the little flip through I showed? Jude, of the journal. It's coming along quite nicely. Okay, here, I'll finish cutting this out and I'll show you real quick. It's definitely taking on a definite grungy style. Here, I'll grab it real quick. So I added some closures. There's the closure here and at the top and one at the bottom. And I've added some fabric, more fabric to it. And then on the inside, this is the first page. So this is like a journal card. Oh no, I gotta fix that. I got a piece coming up. More glue. Sorry, it's for a swap, so I don't want it. I want it to make sure it's gonna hold together well. There we go. And here's like a fabric flip, and it's just got a piece of copy dyed paper and a little bow. I love that thing. And then here we've got some little buttons and another pocket over here. It's just like a journal card. And this one's just decorative, kind of. Then it's got some writing space here. Little pocket here with an envelope. It's got a little birdies in it. And then a belly band with a piece of copy dyed paper. And then this is avocado dyed paper. It's an envelope, so I just left it this way so it can be written on. And this flips up. And then I just added this old postcard. And then this is writing space. Got a belly band. I'm going to add like a journal card or something here still. And then this is a pocket here. I'm going to put something in there. This is a little pocket right here. I did not make behind it a pocket because it's kind of a thin paper. This is just a altered paper clip, and I just put it's an envelope. So it just slides over that. Drop my glue. And then I have this is a little tiny pocket where you can put some little stuff inside of there. I have a video on how to make those. Yeah, I really like this fabric with the papers and stuff. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, there is. And I got another pocket here. I thought about putting that one there. And this is just open. Belly band. You can put stuff behind there. This is a little flip. It's also avocado dyed paper. And then you can put stuff in here. I'm going to make some stuff to put in the pockets. I just haven't gotten everything yet. But I just added that one. Lots of buttons in it. I love buttons. So, and then that's the back. So that's how it's turning out so far. Thank you, Jude. I really enjoy making journals like that because I like the really, really grungy Do you make journals, Jude? Or I hope so. I'm sure she will. She loves pink, so I think that'd be fun. I was supposed to send it Friday, but I'm not quite done yet, so I'm trying to hurry to get it done. You have so many that I give them away most of the time. I don't at least that's kind of what's been happening lately. I have a lot of journals too, and I haven't used hard enough. I mean, I have a few that are filled up, but I have correspondence journal, and I have an idea journal that I use, and then I have a journal where I put quotes in. I am on my third correspondence journal, but I keep all those, so I really like. I think I kind of showed it the other day. I like to, like when I do swaps, I keep the little notes and I keep some of that stuff and I put in a correspondence journal. Yeah, you want to see it real quick? I'll show you one of them. This is the one I'm currently working on. I love this fabric, so I had to make myself one out of that. So this is a note, I just put little notes and like little things people have sent me. Like sometimes I'll put like the packaging with their address. I'm not going to show that because it has their address, but yeah, like postcards I get from people. Sometimes it's just a little note like that one. Sometimes it's stuff like something they made. I'll put in there. Like this one is a little note from someone and something she made me. I love bugs, so I was so happy to get that one. And like stuff like that. Got a note here, and then she sent me some stamped fabric, so I had to put a piece of that on there. Okay. There we go. Yep, it's just I still have a lot to fill in this book, but it gets chunky fast. So that's mine. Now I have two others that are full. So, oh, that would be fun, Jude. And I could send you something.
Yeah, I've been doing it there for a while too.
I lent out my corner rounder and I haven't gotten it back yet. It's time to go hunt it down.
I've been messing every once in a while. Bring the dogs in. What?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yep, you can email me. Um, trying to think if my email is connected to this. Do I do a lot of journaling? Um, yeah, I would say I do quite a bit lately. I kind of go in spurts where I'll do a lot and then I don't do any. So it kind of like this little journal is my course, my quote journal. So I'll like write quotes or Bible verses or stuff like that that I find that I like, and I just write them in here. I have very sloppy writing, but you know, it's not very full. Because I'll go through, like I said, I go through spurts where I'll do a whole bunch of journaling, and then I'll go through spurts where I don't do any, which is kind of bad. But oh.
Go grab your dog.
Trying to make a
Bring the
bow
dogs in.
on my husband in a grumpy mood, in case you can't hear him. Oh, that's cool. I haven't done a faith journal or a spiritual journal yet or anything like that. I just do the little verses and the that I find that I might like. I have in the past done more called a, I think they call it a blessings journal, where you write, you pretty much write your prayers type of thing. And I don't get like really detailed in them because sometimes I get a little overboard. Hey Steve, can you turn that down? Your TV is really loud. Thank you.
Someone took my headset.
Well, I don't know. Ask your daughter. Does she have it? That piece of, I'm just not making a very good bow there. My bow's a little wonky. It kind of wants to curve funny. There we go. That's a little better. Just use a little hot glue. My daughter, she said that a skunk had sprayed outside and it really stinks. So she's, yeah, I can even smell it in here. She's letting the dogs in out or in the house because they were outside for quite a while. But we let them in at night because where we live, there's skunks and raccoons and stuff. So kind of in the middle of nowhere. There, that's the back. Maybe I'll get a little stamp and stamp something there. Maybe a little flower. Oh yeah, I just use corrugated cardboard. It gives it more of a. I don't like straight, and I kind of like the rustic look, so it gives it like a really good rustic look. I haven't used these stamps yet, so I thought maybe this little flower would look cute. Okay, since it's the first time, I gotta do a practice one, because last time I didn't do that and it did not stamp very well at all. Yeah, that's good. Because I didn't get enough ink where I needed it. So it didn't look right. Out there, that's pretty. And then I think we need something more on the front, maybe. I don't know what though. Jude, you're not slow. It's just everybody comes up with different ideas. Different ideas and different ways to do things. I don't have a lot of money to buy crafting supplies, so I get kind of creative and try to think of things to put on there. Oh yes, I love lace. But you're like, aren't you in are you in Australia, or I thought I seen something where you were like Australia or New Zealand? That gets expensive to send. I think I sent a journal to New Zealand and it was like $50. Just over $50 to send it. It gets expensive. I got a swap I did with someone from New Zealand. Um, she's on a Facebook group that I'm in, and we did a swap.
Well, don't look out there. No, it's just not.
Let's see if I can. It was a Halloween swap. Urban Legends is what it was. Let's see if I can think who it was. Oh, sorry, it was Australia where she was at. What? I know I could smell it. It really smells really bad. Did it spray in the back, like in the backyard or something? By your window. Sorry. But you can light a candle or something. Maybe that would help. Just keep it up where the kids can't reach it. Okay. What are my likes? Um, I like pretty much anything to do with journals. What do you like? And colors. Right now it's like grungy stuff. Like grungy lace. So I found some of this at a antique store. Some grungy laces. Um, different types of coffee filters. Those are a thing I use a lot of. Sewing paper. Colors. Um, I don't really have a specific color that I work with. Uh, I guess I do use a lot of pinks and purples, probably. So, yeah, I'm not, I don't have any specific. I try everything when it comes to junk journals, different ideas, and I I'm not picky when it comes to them. I use anything and everything. Oh, buttons. I have this obsession with buttons. It's yeah. That's probably my favorite crafting thing are buttons to use. I'm pretty sure I put buttons in every journal I make. My husband's over there laughing, saying, "Yeah, you do have an obsession with buttons." Um, I don't have vintage ledger. I have a little some papers that most of what I have is like vintage music papers. I found a vintage book that was in Dutch. So I did get one of those, but most of it, and I love other people's coffee dyed paper because all everybody makes it differently and it all comes out different. So mine looks really grungy when I make coffee dye paper, but everybody else's, I mean, they all come out different. See, I love really grungy and see how that like lace imprint. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink here real quick. Oh yeah, I love. I would say other people's dyed papers. I love and buttons and like vintage laces. Well, anything vintage because like I said, I like to do um, the grungy look. All right, I gotta figure out what else to put on this little thing. Oh, I bumped it. Sorry. Oh, you're welcome, Jude. And if you don't get around to sending, it's no big deal. It's just kind of cool to get things from other countries. What do you like to use, Jude? What is some of your favorite crafting supplies? Oh yes, I love homemade things. Where did I put those? Those are stickers. I got a new ephemera book, so it holds all my. I gotta fix this page, so I haven't used it yet. But it holds all my little ephemeras. I want this lady. I think she would look really pretty on there. Tuck away, go back in. Paid $1.50 for it at the thrift store. And it holds all my little. Oh yeah, that'd be cute. I'll ink her up so she's not so bright. I was sick for a few days, so I haven't been on in a while. I'm a hoarder too. Oh, that's awesome. You must have a good husband. My husband pretty much, as long as it's not too expensive, he'll let me get, whatever I want for my crafting.
Not too expensive.
Well,
The one that usually backs off on that one.
yeah, he's over there. He spoils me a little bit.
A little bit.
Jude says hi, Steve.
Hey.
Do would you like me to send something maybe I made? I don't know. I feel like a swap would be fun. Where I send you something too. There we go. It's not so plain now. I should have put the. I might have time still. Yes. They're gonna put a piece of lace behind her. I dropped my glue stick. You don't like. I like to do grunge, but I also do other. I do not grunge too. So, I mean, I am open to try anything when it comes to junk journals. I'm using some hot glue today. I've used so much glue on this project. I normally sew in them, but this is a no sew challenge. So it's been a little difficult for me doing the no sew. That's cute. I think that looks better. I have another journal I made that's not grunge up here. I could show you if you want to see that. Tuck you in here. Uh-oh. Well, it'll be okay. Sticker right there. So this one is for a friend of mine. And it doesn't have much grunge at all. It's bright. Lots of pinks in it. Teals, blues. So it's an old book and I painted it silver. And did so here's one page. This I've got a piece of old jewelry. It's a map. So it's just kind of a basic. It's got a lot of writing space in this one. Oh, I just got my finger all weird. Oh, here, where was I? I think I was here. So this is like a non-grungy book. It's just a basic, and this is some papers that I dye. Well, I tried to coffee dye already dyed paper, and it bled into this. I thought it looked cool, so I put that there. And then there's the little card. Some little tags in a little pocket. Some more tags in the pocket here. An envelope. But this one's not grunged up. It's very brighter, has a lot brighter colors in it. Some maps, some little beads, dangles, just some plain paper. It's like a little card. But yeah, it's like I said, this one isn't grunged up hardly at all. It has a little bit, but not. And just all different kinds of papers. Some little tag collage and a little dangle. It says "Made with Love" on the heart. And then a little pocket here with just like a little notepad. Some of the little scraps paper. Some birds, some little tag, butterfly tag. Another little tags. Some plain paper. Little baggie with a little pocket there, and it's got a little pocket here. A little pocket here with some tags. That one says love. This one says rejoice. It's pretty birds. Another little pocket. It's made from an envelope. And some tags in there. Tag. This is the center. So all my centers have little dangles on this one. Some butterfly tag. Belly band, fabric one. Yep, it's just some of it's plain. And then some more little charm. This is a piece of broken jewelry. It was on a necklace. And then I put made by Andrea Albers on the spine here. And that's the spine. It's got 4 signatures. So I try to sign my journals. Sometimes I forget. I also forget to take pictures of my journals when I'm done, which isn't always good because I want to keep, a picture at least, I thought. But I'm very forgetful sometimes. I don't know if I noticed Clint was on earlier, but I haven't seen him lately. I've been, like I said, I was sick there for a few days, so I haven't been on much. I gotta get his stuff sent to him because I didn't make it to the post office when I wasn't feeling good. I believe that I am a subscriber to Roxy's Creations too. I believe I'll have to double check, but I don't have many people on mine yet, so I only got like 45 subscribers or something like that. Oh yeah, I just had like a cold or something. My husband got sick too, and we just were sharing germs. I'm pulling my hair out. Oh yes, that will fit perfectly. Oh, let's do that side. It has more color to it. The hair's sticking. I'm gonna stick this avocado dyed doily on the back of this one with the purple. I thought that would look cute. Maybe I will. If it cooperates with me. That didn't make much sense. I can't talk sometimes. There we go. Oh, I have glue everywhere. Let that dry for a while. I think that looks cute. You can't really see it very well on the... I gotta let it dry, definitely. So that's the front. And then this would be the back for writing space. It's just a doily. Well, we've had a lot of rain here, which we don't normally. Oh, where's my wipes? So we were in a drought where I live, and then this year, just all of a sudden we've gotten... Oh gosh, within the last week we've probably gotten... Yeah, we're in spring. This last week and a half, we've probably gotten about 10 inches of rain, which we haven't gotten that much rain in a long time. Oh, you're in autumn and early winter. Awesome. So what is your weather like there right now? Are you like, do you guys get like cold weather, or does it stay pretty? Because right now we're at about mid to high 80s, 80-degree Fahrenheit. I know you guys probably do Celsius there, but that's where we're at. We've had lots of rain. I think I'm just gonna let that dry for a little bit before I do anything else to it. Okay, what else can we make? I'm gonna use up this piece. What do you consider cold? Sorry, I know we all have our different um, winters, so I'm just kind of curious what winters, what cold weather is. Yeah, I'm not making much sense when I'm talking. Oh, so you get like pretty cold winters. I figured it was more like warmer type weather. Because here in Kansas in the wintertime, we get, the below zero. Well, ours is, we do Fahrenheit. I'd have to look that up to see what. Oh, okay. So you probably get pretty close temps that we do. Your rainfall is a lot higher. We haven't gotten a lot of rain, but lately, like I said, we got probably about 10 inches or so in the last week and a half. which is awesome for us because we did not have much snow this winter at all. Been a very dry winter. You grow the best veggies. You'll send us rain. We're getting the rain now, so at least most of this area has. We were in quite a drought that even farmers weren't planting. A lot of the farmers didn't plant their crops this year, so they're hoping next year will be better. I hope I'm putting this the right direction. Yeah. Just adding some washi tape for some color. I'm just making, like I said, little journal cards and stuff to put in. Oh, well, we get cold weather from, oh gosh, so it starts end of September, beginning of August. We get cold all the way till April. So we have quite a long winter. Well, fall/winter. Spring starts, usually around in April. And our cold is like dry, windy, cold air. Is that how you explain that, Steve? We don't get we used to get more moisture, but lately, like I said, it's been yeah, Chicago would be fun. I've never been there. I live in Kansas, so that's quite a drive to Chicago. And then we go from in the winter we can have anywhere below, so like our lows are like -20. Our highs in the winter is like, 30s. In the
70s.
Well, in the summer we get up to like 100 and something, and that's Fahrenheit. So yeah, we get up in the hundreds in the summer. We only have, what is it? Spring and summer last, April, May, June, July, August starts our fall. Yeah, our cold weather gets pretty cold. We have very crazy weather here. We get a lot of. Kansas is very windy. Chicago is known for the wind, but Kansas actually has higher winds than Chicago. So Dodge City, Kansas is the number 2 highest winds of the United States. I'll say, so your summers are like our winters. That is so funny. we get really high winds here. So, yeah. Just trying to figure out what else to put on here. Thought about sticking a button or something on it. That one's all. Let's see that one I like better. Isn't that funny how that is? The weather. We love it. Ooh. Tornadoes are not fun.
Yes, they are.
Oh, my husband says they are. He likes to go out and watch them. Knock on wood that we haven't had one around here this year yet. So there was there one in over by Selden again this year?
Yeah.
But it didn't hit any homes. It was out in the country. It just kind of tore up some fields. So was it last year Selden got hit?
Yeah.
And it tore up lots some businesses. Selden isn't very big, but it did tear up businesses and um, some stuff like that. Yeah, that's so weird that you guys actually got a tornado. First tornado. Oh, we've seen plenty of those. Yeah, most of the towns that where I live around here are small. Um, Denver, Colorado is probably the biggest one that's within 4 3 4 hours of where we live. The rest are, um, like where I work in Colby, it's got like 6,000 people. The town we live in has about 250 people. It's real small. Um, yeah, small and spread out in this area. We've had a couple earthquakes in this area. Um, most of them are so small that you don't feel them here. Or if you do, it's not like that bad. Like our electricity may flicker, or it's nothing where, yeah, it causes damage or anything.
Once woke us up in our sleep.
Yeah. One time there was one at night that woke us up in our sleep, and I was like, what was that? That's about all it does. Yeah. Now, if you take our whole little area, we probably have about that much. I live in northwest Kansas, so it's really spread out. Need something else on here. Let's do a butterfly in black. Yeah, ours is mostly agriculture and farming also where I live. I should do a little live of our little drive to work. That would be fun. There, I think that's all I'm gonna do. Maybe add a little more black around here, but are you dry? Not quite. Still a little damp. I want to ink up some of that with the brown, but I have to wait for the blue to dry. Need something small here. That would be cool. I could just decorate my little inking page up. I've been using it to ink on. Like, could just put something over that maybe. Put it in that pocket. Yes, we're doing that. Oh, awesome. They probably just went on interstate here. Most of them haul just on I-70 a lot to go through Kansas, which is really flat there. And people are like, oh, don't go to Kansas. It's so flat. Not very pretty and boring. Well, that part is flat and boring, not very pretty. But yeah, I like there's some other parts of Kansas people don't go to. I think I'm gonna glue that down too. That was weird. Some weird thing on Facebook popped up. Yeah, because it's flat. Yeah, Kansas is, depends on what part of Kansas you go to. Most of it is pretty flat. Where my son lives, there are more hills than where we live. He lives, it's still northwest Kansas, but it's a little different area off of interstate. So it's not.
The further you go east, the more it becomes hilly.
Yeah, you go east from us and it's hilly. Well, what we would consider hilly. Other people might not. And like, there's some really pretty lakes and stuff around here. So Just straight roads. Yep. Well, no, Kansas is pretty flat. It is. It's just if you go to different parts, it's got some better. Let's do it that way. Better scenery there. That's the right word. The scenery, like around here, that's too big. Yeah. Once you get off interstate, it's much better to, if you ever travel through Kansas, pick some highways instead of interstate, and you'll see more. But you live far away, so I doubt you'll probably come to Kansas. So I just covered this. So our I'm trying to explain. Ours looks like, yeah, like kind of like quilts from the farms and stuff. That's a good way to put it. And when you have flatter roads, better gas mileage too. Find the good things out of it. So on ours, if you go west, you hit the Colorado Rockies towards Colorado. And that's really pretty over there. They have a lot more water and stuff than we do. The mountains and forests, stuff like that. My grandma used to tell me that the wheat fields is like, when the wind hits it, is like an ocean, and you can see the waves from the wind on the wheat fields. So that's a good way to kind of describe the wheat fields around here. Yep, that's how she explains it when we were younger. I've never been to the ocean, so I don't know.
Yes, it has. It looks like that.
What it would look like, but that's how my grandma used to explain it to us. Is the wheat fields, when the wind hits it, it's like ocean. Mm. We don't have so much of the native anymore. It's mostly farmland, but we do have some areas that are they are trying to convert back to native, if that makes sense. They're trying to let grow. Well, some of them I don't know if I would just like say hello. I'm not a well, you know, I probably would, but I'm not scared of much when it's animals.
Talk to strangers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we have one area where they're called the Flint Hills that they're trying to convert like kind of back to nature, back to its natural. Oh, I'm not really scared of snakes. You don't have snakes? For some reason, I thought you had like tons of weird snakes. We have rattlesnakes. They're very poisonous. We have rattlesnakes. What else is the other one? There's a water snake that's poisonous. I can't think of the name of it.
Water moccasin.
Water moccasins. There we go. Yeah, I guess it would be Australia, huh? And you're in New Zealand. That's funny. Do you get like little gardener snakes or anything like that? Just small ones? Gardener snakes. You probably, yeah. Oh, someone else has joined, but I don't. They haven't joined our conversation yet. No. Oh, wow, that is so awesome. My husband would be happy there. He doesn't like snakes, even if they're non-poisonous. He doesn't like them. We get rattlesnakes, and they are poisonous. I was trying to think. That's our most common rattlesnakes, bull snakes, which bull snakes look like rattlesnakes, but they don't have the rattler, and they're not poisonous. They just get really big.
And they'll eat the rattlesnakes.
Yeah, bull snakes are good because they will kill rattlesnakes. Steve, you're safe in New Zealand. They don't have snakes.
Okay.
We moved to New Zealand. I'm sure they have other animals that you don't wouldn't like, but hi Linda, how are you? Just doing a little craft and chat type of thing. I'm making ephemera for a journal that I'm working on. That'd be too big, I bet. Yep. have some spiders that are poisonous. We have the brown lacrosse spiders. We get black widow spiders. What kind of things are you collecting, Linda, for journals? I might be able to help you because I have tons of stuff. Shaking my table. Okay. I have lost my bone folder. There it is. Do you want to, Linda, do you want to see the journal that I'm working on right now? You don't need a lot to make a journal. I have, this one has been scraps, book pages, and some fabric and glue. Of course, vintage ink. I ink everything up with the vintage photos. So here's the cover. These are the closures. You can tie it in a bow. And I've got this page. It's got a little card. And then I've got, here's just some coffee dyed paper. And so all of these, the background is all collaged. It's just scrap paper that I had left over from other journals and stuff I'd worked on. Some writing space, buttons. I only use one type of lace, so it's just this one vintage lace that I've used through the whole book. And then a little bit of this pink thread. Oh, hi, Angela. Just showing the progress that I'm making on my journal that I gotta fix that because that's gonna drive me crazy. It started to gap open, so I gotta put a little more glue. See, normally I sew and then I don't have problems with gapping. But this is a no-sew journal. There we go. Much better. Just a little tag. We got this one. Little pocket. Belly band. I'm gonna making something to put in there. That's what this is gonna be for, to go in here. So it'll be like that. And then I need something in here still. So, and then the back. And it ties it really cute together. It's a really cute little bow. So I'm almost done with it. It'll go in the mail before I leave for vacation. We're going to Branson, Missouri, so for vacation. But yep, that's how that one is. I'll send that, and I'll send Clint's package, and I have 2 other things I'm going to be sending. So. Okay, where did they go? Thought I had. There it is. Just little strips of this fabric that I'm working with. I thought it turned out pretty cute. Been using my hot glue a lot lately. Burning my finger in the process. Okay, I'm going to catch up on the reading here a second. So there's really easy journals you can do to start out with. Um, one of the easiest ones that I do. Okay, I gotta find it. As I get this dusty, I get these big envelopes. I think they are 13 by 10-ish, and I just fold it in half. I'll show you what the journal looks how I did it. I just fold it in half, and you have a base for a cover. So fold it in half, cover, I glue down, make sure all this stuff is glued down really well. I reinforce the spine with just a little bit more fabric, or you can use Tyvek or something, just to reinforce it. Real simple. Cover with fabric on both sides, sew around it to secure your edges, and it makes it look a little better. And then you come up with a journal that will look like this. I'll show you. And it's real simple, real easy to do. The cover is a little bigger than your journal, which I use, if you want to stuff your journals really full, I like that, because then it still gives like all this little stuff is still inside. And it's real simple. I'm trying to think. I think Natasha at Treasure Books I think she has a tutorial on one of those, and she's really easy to follow. So if you wanted to make a simple one the first time, because sometimes if you're anything like me, I'm going to move my camera a second. Sorry, it was a little crooked. There we go. That looks better. If you're anything like me, you start out with a project that's like way too big and you get overwhelmed. Oh, yes. I love Natasha. She is, and she breaks it down to where it's easy to follow. So it's an easy way to do a journal. Just does the manila envelope, you fold it in half. You can use any size you want, but if you use that size, you don't have to cut your papers. You just fold your papers, your 8.5 by 11 papers, in half the long way. And you don't have to cut them down. They're all, it fits in there real nicely, and you just sew it in with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Real simple, one signature journal. For your first one, I'm just saying that it might be a little easier than, say, trying to do something like this for a first journal. The one I showed you was my correspondence journal. Now I need something on here. I think I'm going to leave the back that way. But I need something like a picture of something. Oh, Junie is amazing too. And she does a lot of like inspirational stuff. Yeah, don't try to do one of those big ones. Start with a small one signature journal and it will go so much easier. She also sings. She's got a pretty voice. She sings on her lives and stuff. Junie does. I didn't know if you guys knew that. I'm in a different color. Oh, you purchased a journal from Junie? Oh my gosh. She makes some beautiful journals. There's like a long waiting list to get a journal from her right now, I believe. Maybe we can do a live um, and make a little journal together. Linda, if you want to follow along, I could do a little live one night where we could just make a journal from beginning to end. Jude mods for a lot of people. She's met some interesting crafters, I bet. Um, and I think if we do it together, if you have questions or anything, it would go a lot easier, I believe. And we could do it slow so that it would be easier maybe to follow along. I'm trying to find some stuff in here. Oh, to add to my little picture here. I think I want to make a little collage thing on here. I like that so far. And another thing is, um, no, you don't have to sew. You can glue, you can hand stitch if you can do a little hand stitching. Yeah, you don't have to sew. I just sew a lot because I like to sew. So you don't have to. It can be done with glue or double-sided tape. Yeah, and even the signature binding can be different. If you don't want to sew it, you can use like elastic. You know how they sell that? I don't have any right now, but like that pretty elastic, you can use some of that, and you can make your pages removable. Um, what else can you use if you don't want to sew the signature in? The elastic, you can use just fabric. Oh, I love the waxed thread. That's what I use on most of mine. It is amazing because it is so strong. But you don't have to. I mean, there's so many different ways you can do your signatures. You can hinge them. This one is hinged in with glue. I'll show you a little bit here. So the signature is like that. The hinges are fabric and glue. It's all glued together. This has no sewing whatsoever in this journal. It is all glued, which is unusual for me. But when you first start, I mean, I think the elastic one is a good idea. But if you're doing one signature and you sew it in, it's very simple because you don't have to measure, you don't have to make sure it's all lined up. Yeah, there's a lot with the removable pages. And you can hinge, you can glue. Um, where is my? I have a lap book I started. If I can get it. Oh, it's not that one. Where did I put it? And it's glued together with fabric and glue. You can also use like double-sided tape. Um, this stuff is amazing. Double-sided tape. It's just thick, so you cannot sew through this. It will ruin your needles and put the glue everywhere. Trust me, I figured that out the hard way. Yeah. I have a book that I started that I gave up on because it's not turning out the way I want it to. Ow, that was my toe. I don't know where I put that one, but I'll show you real quick. So I started this book, and it's called a lap book. And it is, I put burlap in it, which was a mistake because it, look, all the burlap, it just is not staying very well. Um, Now I'm going to be doing this. Yeah, stop, Andrea, because you don't like it. I don't like how the burlap is too coarse. Hidden spines are very complicated. It's a lot more work, like she said. But yeah, I started this one. It's all paper and wallpaper, and I messed up, and I don't know if I'll finish it because I'm not liking how this burlap is turning. I'll show you. It is a lap book. It's very big. But the burlap is just separating so bad from the wallpaper. And I don't know what to do to fix it. So I've kind of given up on this one, which I will eventually finish it because it is cute. But I have to figure out a way to do that burlap better because it's a huge book and the burlap is just, it's too thick and coarse. But this is, it has two signatures, but they're on this side. Yeah. Well, I tried removing the burlap. I did try that, but it was tearing the wallpaper. And I didn't want to tear up the wallpaper because that's what this book's made out of. This is all wallpaper. So I got to just figure out how to get it to stay better. And I'll finish it. I have to think about it for a while. So it's under my desk so that I don't have to look at it and remind myself that I messed it up. I have another one too that's similar to that, but I don't know where I put it. That's the one I was looking for. And it turned out, oh, there it is. I found it. It turned out really pretty because it's like, this is going to be my book. I don't know what for yet, but look at that gorgeous fabric. And it's real similar, but it has hidden spines. And they, like I said, they are more complicated to put in. So this has a hidden spine. You do not see any threads. That's what they mean by that. But this one will be my book. It's one of mine I'm making for myself. The pages are full length pages, and I hinged them together with fabric. This beautiful fabric. On the inside, it's music paper and this beautiful fabric. Some people don't like the ragged edge looks, but I love the ragged edge looks because I like grungy. So this is, like I said, for me. It will probably be my next correspondence journal. So this is the, and then it folds up like that. It is a little bit crooked here, but I put these beautiful corners on them. Yeah. This is my book for me, myself. But that blue one, I'm going to figure out how to fix that burlap. It's not the top of my priorities right now. So, I need some other stuff to put on here. And not my hair. Sorry. My hair gets everywhere. It's not as long as it used to be, but it's getting there. Yeah, it doesn't adhere very well, and then when you bend it, it pops. The glue doesn't hold it, and I use Fabrifix, Fabri-Tac, Fabrifix, 3-in-1. They're all pretty much the same, but it is not stained. Oh yeah, I this is my favorite glue. I use it almost all the time. I use this, and I like the craft. This is pretty good too. And then this sort of glue sticks. This one, I like because it doesn't smell real bad. Some of the glues, like even this one, has a real strong smell. This one, it's kind of nice. It's not real strong. It's not unpleasant. So, am I using enough? Yeah, I put quite a bit on there. Well, it's like the okay, so the burlap absorbs the Fabri-Tac is my issue. So it like absorbs it and then it dries really quickly. Let me pull it back up here. Oh, you saw my face. Oh no. Okay. So it like absorbs it and then it pulls away because it gets so absorbed. I mean, there's a ton of Fabri-Tac on here, but let's try the. I'm gonna put some hot glue on that and see if that helps. The only thing is, sometimes hot glue will melt the wallpaper because it's too hot, and then it pulls away the wallpaper and the burlap. So I just thought the burlap looked really cool with this wallpaper. Like here, it's okay, I think, because I made it far enough over. But on this side, oh, that's actually working, maybe. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to play with it a little bit. Oh yeah, I put some hot glue here. That's what I'm just gonna have to use is the hot glue. And see, this one turned out okay. Well, nope, it's coming up too. I don't think it would stay very well. I just have to be careful with hot glue on wallpaper because it melts it. See, that's what I thought. I thought it looked really good, the burlap with this wallpaper. And that's why I wanted that. I just thought it looked really cool. Kind of like a fancy and then a rustic kind of thing. Excuse me. Oh, goodness, that came up out of nowhere. Sorry. Oh, thank you. That snuck up on me. But yeah, I thought about um, if I can figure out how to finish this. That's all the stuff I made for it. I just shoved it in this pocket so I didn't lose it. It's kind of got, see, like I did Velcro here, little bows here to tie them shut. I don't know. It was really fun to make, and I want to finish it. I just have to figure out if I can get that burlap to stay better. Goodness. I'm gonna put my hair up for a second here. It's getting in my way. Yeah, I think the hot glue, I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more, but I think the hot glue might work better. Because it seems like with the Fabri-Tac, when you put it on the burlap, it just absorbs into the burlap, and you have to use a lot. And Fabri-Tac it's it's not a cheap glue. I pay like $11, just over $11 for this bottle, and I go through a lot. I probably go through one a month, if not more. But I don't like, okay, everybody, a lot of people use like tacky glue and some of that, but I don't like how it warps things. Like it makes it wavy or has a, it takes away from what I'm trying to do, I guess is the right word. So I use a lot of Fabri-Tac. I still am trying to find something to put with this. Oh, I don't know what. Let's think here. That's not bad. I want like a picture. Oh, bye, Angela. We'll talk to you later. Oh, I never thought of that. Like a sealer would help it from prevent it would prevent the burlap from absorbing the glue. I might have to do that. I don't know if I have a sealer. I will have to look around, see what I got that would work. But that is a good idea. It would probably work. Oh, that's a cute picture. Maybe I could. Yeah, I'm trying to go through my pictures of people. Um, I got a couple here that could be options. I don't like that one for that book. I have these little. I don't. I cut pictures out. That's how I get most of my images. Cut them out of magazines and stuff like that. Oh, I'm dropping them. Don't fall, ladies. Oh, she's cute. She's too big though. I have a couple Tim Holtz people that people have sent me. She's kind of pretty. She could be an option. That could be an option too. Well, I think I like her. I think we're going with that one. Maybe. I'll keep these little ones out just to see. Okay, scoot up. Maybe something like I don't like that one now. There we go. So, any ideas when you guys would like to work on a journal? Like, I will be gone the 9th through the 18th. We're going on a family vacation. And I am a night crafter, so if that helps any. Well, it's night for me at least. We're going to Branson, Missouri for family vacation. Oh, don't cut the person. It's definitely a tourist place. So, Linda, are you in the United States or I guess you don't have to tell me where you're from, but are you in the US? You're in Florida? I have never been to Florida. I have family that lives there. But I haven't been there. We don't travel too much. We haven't been on a family vacation since, well, other than like maybe a night or two somewhere, but even then it would be like Denver, Colorado Springs, places that aren't that far from us. Branson is like almost a 9-hour trip. from where we live. My family, they live in, oh gosh, where does she live? Let me think a second. Yeah, I think it looks better fussy cut with the background around off of it. Oh, she lives in Riverview, Hillsborough County, Florida. Yeah. You're in Jacksonville, north part of Florida. I had a cousin that lived in Jacksonville for quite a while. Family from Philadelphia visiting. Oh, that's fun. I've never been there either. I don't go very far from where we live.
I have been to Philly.
What, Steve?
I was in Philly.
You were in Philly? My husband went to Philly. Was it with training?
Military, yeah.
It was while he was in boot camp. Yeah.
Aberdeen, Fruiting Grounds.
She grew up, my cousin that lives there in Florida, she grew up in Texas and then moved to Florida, when she got older on her own. Your husband is from Philly? Awesome. Oh, all sticking. You're from Virginia? So, yeah. I was born in Kansas. We moved to Nebraska for a while when my mom went to nursing school. And then we came back to Kansas. And that's where I've always lived. Oh, that's fun. It's always fun to have family visiting. My family has been in Kansas for a long time. They started out some of them started out over in oh gosh, they're all sleeping. I probably should be. I have to be up early. That's okay. I have to craft. Otherwise, I get really moody and yeah, it's like my stress relief when I craft. I don't know. I think I don't know if I like that. Colors throwing me off. You did a school project when you were in 5th grade on Kansas? Yeah. Um, my family has been in Kansas since, oh gosh, I don't even know. It's been, so my grandma and grandpa are buried here. My great grandma and grandpa are buried here. And some of their parents are, I believe, in Rex.
Some of their relatives that are actually in museums.
Yeah. My husband just brought up my relatives in museums. We have been in Kansas for a long time. My family has. Um, I have uh, a be like a great uncle that was a sheriff in Hayes, Kansas. Um, his name was Samuel Ramsey. He's there's a whole museum in Hayes on his what he's done and whatnot. And then we have some teachers in museums from in Wallace County. Um, some family taught at a one room school. My grandma has, yeah, she has so much stuff and so much history. I think that looks better. Our family originated, the Ramsey family originated from Scotland. They were Scottish, English. And they lived, when they first came over, they were, we have the Ramsey side that came from Scotland and stuff. And they just kind of slowly came this way. They came over in like the 1700s. There, I think that's cute. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're good there. I think I'm gonna call that one done. And then the Wade family. Um, there is a ancestor. Ooh, hi, sorry. Just bumped my screen. Um, that was, oh gosh. You're Irish and your husband is Italian. Oh, that's cool. They were in Gettysburg during the Civil War. one of my relatives was the only civilian that died during the Gettysburg War or the Gettysburg Battle. Her name was Jane Wade. There's a museum there of her too. I would love to go there. I have not been there yet, but I would love, 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 love to go to Gettysburg. That would be awesome. Where's my page to put this? There it is. And she just peeks out there. Oh, so cute. Oh, you can't even see it. She's peeking. But that's where that one's going. I'm almost done. I just need like a couple more things to put in here. Oh, maybe I could put her in there. Would she pop? Would you be able to see her? Let's try it. On my dad's side, we're Dutch. Oh, that would be cute. That changed my mind. She's going in there. Can you even see it with the glare? There we go. That way she's in that little pocket. So my aunt has done the Ramsey side of the family all the way back. Yeah, it was a perfect fit, wasn't it? Fit right in there. But she's done the Ramseys all the way back to Scotland, and the Ramseys had a castle, a Tallahassee Castle in Scotland. There's still currently a Lord Ramsay in Scotland that is, yeah. I thought it was cool that she could find all of that. She went through like the whole Ramsey. She did some of the Wades too, but they were harder to find. The Ramsey was easier because um, of having the Ramsey name, the Lord Ramsay, and figuring out that they were ancestors. So it's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling. I'm not talking about anything too. A little more. I don't cut very straight either, so it is what it is. But it's called a junk journal, so you don't have to have perfectly straight, centered things. I want to cut that off though. I had an aunt that was really into learning our family history and stuff. So she found all this information through, years of research and all that stuff. My grandma was a nurse. Oh, I just lost that. She was the first class to graduate from Colby Community College LPN program. She was in the very first class that graduated. Oh, your hubby's Scottish? Oh, that is so cool. My family is Scottish. Ramsey's side of it is Scottish slash English. There was a little bit of both there. Two of my aunts actually did that, uh, where they, tested their DNA and stuff. It's pretty cool to figure out what all those in there. Yeah, it is cool to figure out where everybody's roots are and where your ancestors came from and how they lived and stuff like that. At least I thought it. I think it is. That's right, Jude. We are all connected in some way.
Yeah, and you are. Yeah.
Is Maori like a native New Zealand? Sorry, I'm not familiar with that. It must be. She just looked it up. Sorry, Linda. Thank you for letting me know. I had my grandma was um half her mom was Native American and her dad was um Dutch. On my dad's side of the family. Burning my fingers in the process of doing this. You're right, Jude. Just perfect way to say that. I just think it's cool to know our history. I mean, I'm always been fascinated by it. had a piece of. Did I use it all? What's in my scrap box? Oh, goodness. I have so much stuff over here. Nope. I could do this. Yeah, let's do some of this. And I'll ink it up. Let's go this way. I agree, Jude. We all should just love each other and not care about things like that. It's fun to get to know people, even if it's just on YouTube, just kind of chatting. Definitely shows different personalities, different cultures, different, and how we can all come together to make junk journals. Because we love something we all like. Oh, thank you, Jude. I'm just kind of using what's on my desk at the moment. My scrap box. So my scrap box is overflowing. I think I need to add a button or something still. Maybe. No, I don't like. Or maybe it's the little tiny one right there. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Linda, I'm obsessing. I obsess over the grunge look. This is slightly grunged. When I really want to grunge up what I'm working on, I have a stain that I make, or it's kind of like Mod Podge, but it's clear. Sorry, I'm reading. Yeah, I just my scrap box is one now. I used to have more, but I decided that I can't keep all of everything. So I did throw some away. I felt bad. Oh, I didn't throw it away. Sent it to the recycling center because, they can all be recycled. All right. I think I like that. I think that's good. And then the back is just for writing. On my Instagram, I have a couple other like journals and stuff I've made and given away and whatnot. So some of them are really grungy. Uh, if you wanted to check it out, my Instagram is AndreaAlbers.10 on Instagram. So I don't know if anybody really has that, but yeah, it's AndreaAlbers.10 on Instagram. And you can see some of the other stuff I've made on there. Um, this is kind of a similar style that I go with lately. I have others too. I'm open to doing other styles and other. Uh, my favorite though is grunge and eclectic, and I also like creepy. Oh yeah, I think you did last week, Jude. I think you joined on last week when I was on, if I remember right. Okay, I gotta make some little things or something for this little pocket here. That's done. That one has for this pocket. Oh man, it's got to be something little too. Trying to think what I could do that's little. Maybe I could just put some little like picture type things. Oh, I bumped it again. Sorry. Yeah, we'll just do that and add some little pictures. Oh, I glued that one down. Okay, so the Raggedy Ann journal was made for me by a good friend. Her name is Cheryl Cranes. She is on, yeah, she did an amazing job on that. Do you want to see it? I can actually show it to you because that doesn't show. Yeah, just a second. Lace on the floor. How did I do that? Okay, so she made this for me, and I was telling her about how my mom used to dress me like I didn't have red hair, of course. I have brownish hair, and my brother is 2 years younger than me, and she used to try to make like wear similar clothes, Raggedy Ann and Andy. And I was telling my friend this, and she's like, "Oh, I'll make you a Raggedy Ann journal." And This is what she came up with. This thing is amazing. So she's got this beautiful tassel. And then we've got a doily. Most of it's fabric. Some little goodies here. Be happies. I just love this journal so much. And then this is like a paper clip that holds the little lace on. It's a little like tearaway. This thing is just gorgeous. She did such an amazing job. And then it's got a little pictures and beautiful and little Raggedy Ann's dolls and some little. Oh yeah, she did such a good job on this. And it's okay. So in the middle, she used um, just paper, but then she covered them with just to help make it a little more secure. Another Raggedy Ann and a picture of a beautiful lady. So there's story behind all this a little bit. My husband drives a red Jeep. She couldn't find a Jeep, but she found a red truck and a cow because my husband hit a cow with his truck, not the Jeep, but she kind of put the two together. And yeah, it destroyed his poor truck. So it was kind of an inside joke there. So it's a truck and a cow. She's she cracks me up. And then little Raggedy Ann. So that is a little inside joke between the two of us, but another one. Beautiful doily, isn't that beautiful? You love the humor. I do too. She cracks me up. She's also on some of the Facebook groups. I just dropped Andy. Where did he go? There he goes. Uh Cheryl Cranes, she's on numerous Facebook groups, but and then this is so cute. It's got a little and some goodies behind it that are tucked back. Little pretty things because we all like pretty things. So what I'm going to use this journal for, I have a use for it, is I'm going to put my childhood pictures in here because of the whole Raggedy Ann and Andy, my mom dressing us like them. She's trying to make it look like a bed. I just love this thing. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And she put a few other things because she knows I like vintage. A little pocket there with a tiny envelope. And it has some little tiny stamps in it. It's so cute. The little thing there. Yeah, she did an amazing job on this thing. And she knows I like to sew, so she put a little sewing machine in here. Little flip of the birdie. Yeah, she is a really good crafter too. Little secret pocket there with little tag that has some Raggedy Ann and Andy in there. Yeah, I did not make this journal. This was given to me by a good friend that she made it, and she did amazing. Okay, I just put it in wrong, I think. There we go, this way. Her goal on this was to use a lot of fabric, and she sure did. Well, it goes in there. I'll have to figure that out again. And then she's just got a doily in the back. But yeah, she did a really good job. And I love this thing. It's like, I would say one of my favorite journals that I've ever received. But it's because of all the the stories behind it, the little humor. But yeah, she did amazing. She does journals too, and she does a really good job. She took a break from making journals, so she hasn't made any in a little bit. So I'm a moderator on Junk Journal Co-op. If anybody wants to join that, you can. I don't know, it's on Facebook. So if you're not on Facebook, but yeah, it's one of those. This is little. Let's just go with this and go from there. Yeah, anybody free to join if you want. We do swaps, challenges, monthly journals, and that's not big enough. Yeah, it is. It's close enough. Stuff like that. You don't have to do a lot of the swaps and stuff if you don't want, but it's fun. Kind of gives me some inspiration. Oh, my nose is getting tickly. Yeah, so that's the Raggedy Ann journal that my friend made. I have a lot of journals. I need to use them, but instead I hoard them. Some I made, some were made for me by swaps and whatnot. I probably should take a break from making journals, but I just keep making them. It's addictive. Once you start, you usually don't stop. You agree, Jude? Yeah. Once you start making journals, it's very hard to stop. Okay. I will definitely get on Facebook here and I don't really post a lot on well, I shouldn't say that. I post on my journal, my Facebook group too. I guess there's a way you can connect your Facebook and your Instagram together. I have not figured it out, but I've heard that you can. And that way you get messages. Like if you're on Instagram, you can get your Facebook messages on there too, but I haven't figured that out. So Jude, how did you learn about junk journals? Was there like someone that inspired you, or oh, I just like wrinkled that. That's okay. It can be wrinkled. I've been making journals for quite a while. I think I started in 2016 or 17. Nope, it was 17. 2017. And it was by accident because I was looking for a crafting thing, something to make because I was bored. Try to sew. I tried all this other craft stuff and I get bored with it. So when I found junk journals, you use so many different crafts when you're making journals that it just fit me. So that's the first one I came across was Gail Agostinelli. Is that how you say that? I can't pronounce it right. I'm sure I'm butchering her poor name. But she was the first one I came across and started making journals. Well, I kept my very first journal that I ever made. I wanted to put that in there, I think, but it's not fitting properly. Yeah, I don't like that. It's too big. We'll just leave it like with these two little pictures. Where can I put this though? It's gotta be going here somewhere. Just wait. I have a paper clip somewhere that I haven't. Oh, I did put something there. Oh, my nose is tickling. Ah. I was inspired from an English lady in 2012 by Janelle. You blame her. Yeah, I blame Gail. It's all her fault. I'll just put it right here. Make it like a little extra. There we go. I think I am done. I am going to call it done at least. I think I've got an item in every pocket. I'm leaving some of the pages kind of blank because I really love the collage look. See, is she still on YouTube? Okay. Sorry, I was just checking everything on Facebook too. All right. Do I want to? No, I'm done. It's done. That's that's gonna be the end of this one. I say that, and I will change my mind. But I gotta send this one. I gotta get it sent in the mail. So I think it's ready to go, just like that. And I'll send. Like I have all these scraps from it, so I will send that with it. Send all my scraps and a little bit of lace and stuff that I'll send with it so that they can get, if they want to add to it, they have some of the same things they can add, or, you know, kind of that idea. Thank you, Jude. My hair is driving me crazy today. I have sold a few. Um, Mostly I give them away or I do swaps. Um, I've sold a few like privately, and I did a craft fair a couple times and sold some there. Um, I have this confidence thing where I don't think they're good enough to sell, so then I give them away, and then people are like, "Oh, do you sell them?" And I'm like, "Oh, occasionally," but I have a really hard time thinking they're good enough to sell. Okay, I gotta get some fabric ready to send and figure out which fabric I want to send. I got Clint stuff I gotta send. Oh goodness. Trying to think what I can work on now. Okay. I need to clean my desk. That should be a first priority. Yeah, like I said, I have a hard time. I'm always doubting my work. So when I sell, I'm like, is it good enough to try to sell? It's just kind of one of those things. Yeah, I got to get out of my head because I tell myself, oh, you could do this, you could sell stuff. Um, and then I'm like, oh, no, you shouldn't sell that. It's not good enough. It's a back and forth thing for me. So, yeah. But I have sold a few. I mean, not anything like, some of the crafters that are out there. Oh, I did have one cut, and then I cut another one. Nice. I'm gonna clean my desk while we're chatting. See, yeah, that's what I end up doing is giving away a lot of it. I'll take pictures, and if I remember, sometimes I forget to take pictures, and I'll post my pictures on Instagram or Facebook or um, and then yeah, I give them away. Kind of a Do I have a theme for each journal? No. Um, most of them that I make are kind of eclectic, which is just whatever I feel like making at the time. Uh, this one had a theme because the person that I made it for the swap, um, she loves vintage and pink, so that's what I went with, was the vintage look and pink because it's kind of her. But I've made them where they've had themes. I made them where they don't. Oops, buttons are up here. It just, a lot of it depends on my mood. I prefer not to use DigiKits. I know people love them, and there are beautiful DigiKits out there to use. But my preference is not to use DigiKits. So occasionally, I don't mind, but for the most part, I don't. I like the act of creating what you're looking at. Um, so I tend not to use DigiKits. So, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with DigiKits. They're beautiful. My style, huh? It's all about me. Well, it would be do you want to see my style? I don't know if I've showed you the ones that I love to work in. And some people get like, that is a great challenge. It's like, and my style, okay, is different than what other people like. Not everybody likes, I'll show you. This is my style. I am in love with this book. It is eclectic. Okay, it's not necessarily eclectic. It does have animals and insects. That's what I went with. But I love to use animals in my journals. So this is kind of what my style is. I'll just kind of do a little quick flip through. I mean, you gotta like bugs and lizards and frogs and elephants and mice and ladybugs and um oops, I bumped it. Birds and ducks and dragonflies and shells and I mean there is not one DigiKit in this thing. It is all napkins, stamping. I mean, praying mantis. I love bugs. I'm sorry. I have a thing about it. Um, bears and little crazy things, bugs, and yeah, fox with a grasshopper. I mean, these are my styles. You like critters in nature? Okay, I will do it. It might take me a little bit because I sometimes have to collect things. Little hedgehog, some bugs, leaves. This is my favorite. Mushrooms. And no specific color, no specific um, genre. I mean, I don't know. Say like a seahorse and a spider, like they go together, you know? Butterflies. I love butterflies. Penguins and a caterpillar. I'm just, yeah. This is more me, this book is, than I just like random. I'm not done with this one yet either, but random type. I want to go. Of things. Yeah, and that's a tag. Pheasants and leaves and yeah, like this little charm. It's got turtles and mushrooms and butterfly, some leaf eyelet. I don't know if you can see it, but that's more my style. And this cover, so I keep all my little threads and stuff, little tiny pieces, and I just put it over this, and I put netting. It's like a mesh netting, and I zigzag, just sewed crazy all over it. And I just think it looks awesome. So this is kind of my style. Um, I prefer to make ones with animals, you know, and bugs and stuff than people. All right, I'll make it a challenge. Let me get some stuff gathered up. And like I said, I have to, it takes me a little bit sometimes to collect everything I need because, I don't use DigiKits and stuff. Occasionally, I get the Tim Holtz bugs because I think they look really cool. And oh, where's my fabric? Where did I put it? Oh, now I have to find it. Oh, here it is. You're gonna get this bug fabric. Isn't that pretty? It's the Tim Holtz fabric, but I love his bugs. I can make that part of the cover or not. Now I have so many ideas coming to my brain. See, look at that. I love the bugs on it. Yeah, we'll do that. And it's gonna definitely take me a little bit though, just so you know. Because I got some ideas going that are a little different. So see, I keep all my little threads and stuff. That's gonna be so fun. Flowers. I love flowers too in journals. And I will probably do some jelly prints. Stay there, please. Thank you. I like to do jelly prints with stamps and ink and paint and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm just cleaning my desk off a little bit here. I have so much stuff on it. Oh, you don't care. Oh, I gotta read. I'll make most of it on live. I want to have some surprises. You know, you got to have little surprises in there, secret pockets and stuff like that. Some flip outs. Ooh. Here. I also like haunted type journals and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm a little weird sometimes. Okay. Yeah, it's all over. I've cut up this calendar and I've been trying to make a journal with it, but I have not been motivated for it. So it's this calendar I'll show you. It's got some really beautiful pictures of birds and stuff in it. Like all these beautiful pictures of birds and stuff that I've cut out. I need to get it done because it's been sitting here waiting for me to, and I haven't done anything with it. This book is my glue book. So any scraps I get lately, I've been gluing into this. And then I can use the pages for like tags and stuff. At least that's my thought to do with it. Mm-hmm. It says we have 3 people on. So there's a silent watcher, silent person. That's okay. They can be silent. All right. That one's trash. That's crap. Not. That's. Who is lurking? Someone is. I don't know. It's okay though. They can lurk. If you can only see the mess that I have over here. All right, let's go through all this. I just started doing live streams. This is only my second one, I think, for live streams. Most of what I do is on Facebook, on my group, on that group. I'll see if I can send you a oh, I don't know what it's called. An invite. There we go. I'll see if I can find how to send it. An invite to you. So I don't do a lot of lives. This is like my second one on YouTube live. So Jude is involved in a lot of people's lives. She does a lot of moderating for a lot of different people. So she keeps the bad people at bay. Yeah, if I post on Facebook and then I did not post this group, my group, this live on my group Facebook. Come out because the journal goes to somebody in that group, and I didn't want her to see it yet. How do I link to YouTube? But now that that journal's done, I will share, because I just didn't want them to, I didn't want her to see it yet, because I'm going to send it out. So kind of one of those things, you know. Yeah, Jude, you mod for a lot of people. I've seen you in well, Stacey Evans lives. I've seen you in Junie's lives. I've seen you, I believe, in another one that was oh my goodness. Let me think for a second. It's not coming to my brain. Is it the Junk Journal Shop? Maybe? Because I watched some of their lives too. Junk Journal Shop. Is that right? I don't know if that's right. Things I'm keeping and sorting. Yeah, because I'm a night crafter and you're up when it's night for me. So, you know, that is cool. Scripts. I think it was I think yeah, I used to watch her videos too. I think she used to have a lot of oh gosh. Didn't she do a lot of oh, what are they called? She did made DigiKits, and then she would have other big crafters like make something, a journal out of her DigiKits, and then they would share it. Yeah, it's like almost 1:30 my time. So, but like I said, I craft in the evening at night usually because it's quiet and I can get a lot done. I don't know what to do with that yet. Okay, let's grab. book and start putting stuff away. Okay. I'm going to have to fix this first page, I think. Yep. It's got a tear. Do I have insects? No. A bird. The bear in here with animals. Okay, sorry, I'm going to read. Yeah, she is. Do you work outside the home? Yes, I work at part-time at Dollar General and part-time at a school cafeteria. I wish I could just craft. That would be awesome to be able to make money off of crafting. Did I put flowers in here? Yes, I did. Right here. No. There we go. In the summer, I work full-time at Dollar General, but because of no school, but yeah. Well, I don't think they would really let me sell them where I work. I've given them to teachers as gifts. And I've had a few people are interested in some like custom made ones. You love Dollar General? I like working there. It's not too bad. I like I find lots of craft items at Dollar General. Things that, before other people find them. I have first dibs. I think I got everything put in that one. I have to find my ephemera box. And I have lost my butterflies. So cleaning my desk is good. It's stuck. It is definitely easy to oh no. You have to go back in there. I lost one of my Raggedy Anns. Gotta put her back in the little doll or in the book. All right, she's in my chest. That is going to go with the book. That can go right there. Oh, that's awesome, Jude. Um, Around here, not a lot of people know what junk journals are. So, like when I've done a few craft fairs, and when I do them, they just look confused, like, what is that type of thing? So, it's been kind of a difficult thing. Oh, where's my? I have these little journals that I made, and I gave them as gifts to teachers. But I think I could sell them for like $10, $15 a piece. But they're just little. I don't know if you can even. I have to move that. It's too high. But they're just little basic journals that just have, there's nothing really to them other than a little bit of a fun cover type of thing. So I was thinking if I can make up, I made 40 of them. It took me not even a month. So I made a whole bunch of these. I have some left because I made too many. But I thought about um, like $10 a piece. That they're just very simple. There's nothing really to them other than, being little journals and some little ones like this. I don't know. I think $10 would be a good price for something like that. Um, they're very simple. Some of them have white paper, some have coffee dyed, some have. It's just like little. I just used random paper. Some have graph papers, some have. I don't know. They were fun to make, and I did it for the end of the year for teachers. Plus, May was. What did I do here? May was. I don't know what I did there. Oh, I just made it wrap around. Mental Health Awareness Month. So it kind of went with that too. But I figured I'd see what I could do for the next maybe craft fair or something. Make up some of these and then a couple of the big journals. Well, thank you, Jude. I definitely love making them, even just little tiny ones like that. So on those, I just used, my husband brought home a box of envelopes that someone threw away. They're the business envelopes, the longer ones. So I just used those as a base, two together, covered it with pretty paper, did some stitching around it. They're very, very easy. They don't take a lot. You could do any kind of envelopes. And all you do, I'll show you, I have some envelopes here. All you do is you glue the flaps of the envelope, one on the inside. Oh, that is not the same size. You want them to be the same size of envelopes. And you just glue the inside in. Well, thank you, Jude. And then glue these one here. Then you have a cover. Real simple. Cover it with whatever paper or fabric you like. Sew in your little signature, and that was about it. They weren't real complicated or anything. Well, thank you guys. I'm definitely gonna try and do some. I tried an Etsy one time, but it got a little complicated with Etsy, and I didn't like how it was. So I don't do that one anymore. Well, that's a good motto to have, Jude. Just do it. Just get out of there. It's a lot. It's easier said than done. You have a good point there, Jude. You do have to share. Um, oh, yeah, I was just thinking that too, Linda, that I probably should um, go to sleep. I'm going to my with my sister out of town tomorrow, so um, all right. Well, I will definitely be on again. Hopefully sometime this week before my trip. And then when I come back, we can set up a time and we'll work on a journal for Linda to start making a journal. That would be fun. All right. Well, I'm going to go. You all, it's been fun talking and crafting with you guys. And I will. Yeah, Linda, I'll do that. And I'll send you a link, invite to that group too. So, all right. Well, I'm going to say good night to everybody and we will chat again sometime this week. So, have a good night, everyone.